This is Live Breed Tech back with another video, and this is not a typical unboxing or anything video. This is mostly the truth and how I feel. So basically a rant video. And at the end of this video, there's a YouTuber I want to talk about. I will say their name at the end of the video, but that's a little later on. So a little bit about myself. I started here around 2011, started making videos around 2012. And when you start off on YouTube, it's not easy. You struggle. Some people have it easy, some people don't. And right now, personally, for me, I am struggling, but I'm thankful for the 570 subscribers that I currently have. And it's been about, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, going on 17, going on basically 5 years. And I've actually started growing more at the beginning of this year, and I'm thankful for that. But sometimes I feel that I should have more than what I have now, and I kind of blame YouTube. It's kind of saturated, and that's my opinion, especially in the tech department. That's one of the hardest ones personally for me. But I wanted a challenge, and going into YouTube, the tech part, like I said, is a little bit of a challenge because to me personally, it's saturated, and it's not also that. But in order to become someone, you have to know someone, and that's another issue I have. There's a lot of big YouTubers out there. I mean, no hate on them. They're very successful. I enjoy their videos, but at the same time, it seems that a lot of them forgot where they came from. Sure, they have their giveaways and whatnot, but for example, when you tweet them, I know they get a lot of tweets, but when you tweet them, they hardly respond personally to you. Like they're hardly retweeted or at you, because to me, I think that they're afraid that if they put your name to them or at them, that you'll have attract a certain amount of attention, and that will get you noticed. Blah blah blah. I mean, for example. Marcus Brownlee. One time I tweeted a picture of him and I believe Carlos, and I called it Vlogception, and he retweeted and got a whole bunch of retweets. Not only that, but I got a good amount of followers and a good amount of views on certain views on my channel. I mean, that's a plus. That's great and all, but they rarely do that. I don't do things to get attention. I might ask someone a question on Twitter. Uh, and they'll never get back to you. But then you have some YouTubers that take the time out of their day and respond to as many tweets as possible, even at you or direct messaging you. And I appreciate that. They don't forget where they came from. A perfect example is Jay Wills or David DeFranco or Steven Johnson. I'll leave a link to their channel down below. Those are very few ones that actually reach out to you and have a conversation. And, like I said, it's who you know. But at the same time, coming into YouTube, for me, I would like to help you regardless of how small or how big you are. And that's just the way I am. So at the end of the day, you can have a nice intro video. You can spruce up your cover photo for the video you're about to introduce or upload to YouTube. Tag, number one, tag this and that. But at the end of the day, you can do all that and still get a piss poor amount of views. And that's another thing too. Like I said, I've been on YouTube for quite a while, about probably 10 years total, just viewing stuff. And I noticed that some people in my category, they don't really take the time to make their video professional. I'm not saying that has to be, but I mean, at least try to make it slightly decent. There's people out there making videos on the comforter on their bed, of unboxing videos or sloppy backgrounds and stuff, and they get tons of views. And it still baffles me how that happens. And you have people putting in time and effort into their videos, and the views just doesn't add up. Or the same thing, you have a good amount of subscriber base, but that does not translate to if you're gonna have 100,000 subscribers and you average 500 to 1,000 views, and it's not computing. I don't know if YouTube is screwing people over not pushing the video out like it's supposed to their subscribers. But I really hope they can work on that in the future, because when I had a previous channel to this, and this was around 2007, and I was getting views, easily. And again, that could be due to the saturation, or because of the layout of YouTube back then was so much easier to navigate, um, you know, compared to now. So that's it for that part. Now, to get at the YouTuber I was talking about, just a brief thing about him that kind of ticked me off. And I usually don't get ticked off. I'm a positive person when it comes to my video and leaving comments, helping out other people and whatnot. So I've been a fan of this guy since he was on Tech TV. If you don't know what Tech TV was, it was a big channel back on cable TV back like 2019, 95 and up and something like that. And they had a channel called, I think it was Call for Help, and it's a YouTuber known as Chris Perillo. Some of you might know him, some of you might not, but you can YouTube him, Google him. He's well known in the tech community. He's a great entrepreneur, but at the same time, his actions are not likable. He could handle a lot of stuff on a professional level, but he chooses not to. Um, this is a person that vlogs with his wonderful wife and child, but when it comes to the social media side and tweeting, you'll see people post screenshots of him cursing at them because of their political views. It wouldn't be things that, like, if they tweet to him like, "Oh, I enjoy, I voted for Donald Trump" or whatever, he'll automatically block you. He doesn't like opinions too much, and I think that's very unprofessional of him. I don't know if it has to do with age. I mean, the more older he gets, I guess the more hostile he gets, and it doesn't look good on his part. I mean, like, for example, he banned me from Instagram because I told one of his followers, I guarantee you he will complain about the iPhone 7 Plus when he gets it. Not only about the iPhone 7 Plus, but the software. He went on Twitter rants about how iOS 10 is very buggy. For the majority of the Apple fans out there, they don't see this stuff. I mean, this guy, he's on a whole nother level when it comes to software and whatnot. And, congrats to him for picking out bugs and stuff. But at the same time, you don't go on Twitter and say this and that. And then when somebody voices their opinion about it, you get banned or blocked. And I think that's very childish of him. I remember doing a video when YouTube allowed you to do video responses. I did one towards him about the Evo 4G, which was like basically the first 4G phone in America, and I had one. But of course, he's been an Apple fan for a very long time, and when he did a video on it, it it just wasn't professional. Like, he bashed it. He was wondering why the battery would drain fast. First of all, he had all the radio uh, activated, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, everything on, and he wondered why the battery drained so much. And when I did a video response, it got a lot of views, but he got ticked off. So, I mean, at the end of the day, it's whatever. But if he sees this video, I wish he can just change his ways. I like his vlog videos, but at the same time, he has a nasty side to him, and I think he needs to work on that. I don't know if his wife is rubbing off on him and making him soft. Sorry to sound kind of mean, but it is what it is, and that's all I have to say. So at the end of the day, I mean, all the YouTube hype about tagging your videos and sprucing it up. You can have sometimes the best camera equipment, but at the end of the day, it's about who you know. And I wish other people in the community would help out each other, regardless of where you're at, up here or down here. Never forget where you came from, because these, like, people like me are the ones that made people like you get where you are today. So that's the end of my rant video. If you have any opinions or comments, leave them down below. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out. And one more thing, there's a few YouTubers I forgot to say in the video that also will get responding no matter where they're at the top of their game or whatever, and they take time out to DM you or retweet your videos. That also includes PD Talking Tech and J Talk Apple, and that's basically about it. But again, I'll leave their link in my description at the bottom, so go ahead and check those people out. Peace out again.